Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm telling you the story of how I ended up playing in Norway with my good friend Eric Slim. We met in Italy on the European Blues Challenge in Torita di Siena, close to Siena.
Yeah, put on blues for Portugal. I'm here to please you all. Like I want to please my baby. You know what? I want to please my baby.
We met out of stage, we immediately connected, we became friends. He happened to win the contest and his band is killer. He's a great musician, a super good guy and a really talented musician. By the end of last year, 2023, he invited me to come to Nitash Blues in Norway to play a gig with him. So they do like an opening, a welcoming of the year every year in January, like in mid-January. This year was the 13th of January. So they do a welcoming of the year with a blues concert and they invite some guests. This year was me and Lisa from Sweden, super great singer too, and a great horn section from Poland. What a super band. So he invited me, of course I immediately said yes, and then we started arranging. The invitation was for me to play 4 or 5 of my songs with them as a band. So we rearranged, well, they rearranged the songs and I played with them. Walking at Porto Airport, 3 a.m. to fly to Norway. First Amsterdam, then Norway. Here we go. I flew to Amsterdam, then to Stavanger. Hello.
Hi, good evening, welcome.
Thank you. Eric picked me up at the airport in Stavanger and took me to the hotel. Meanwhile, I got time to settle in and have myself a good meal, a good Norwegian meal, walk a little around the hotel area, but it was freezing cold to my Iberian Portuguese being. But super, really great difference in environment. So I went to find a restaurant, had a look around and ended up eating a burger in a really warm, cool place, really great vibe. Have a cup of beer. I woke up at whatever, it's like 1 a.m. or whatever, so super early to catch the plane to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam to Norway, Stavanger airport. In Amsterdam, I had to walk like 25 minutes walk in 10 minutes. So I had to run a lot because my flight got delayed from Porto to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam airport is huge, so it took me a long time to get to my plane. I almost lost the plane. I got to the place, I got to the check-in point, and they were just saying my name on the loudspeakers. It was a first, but all good. Then I got to Stavanger. They damaged my guitar case. By the way, I did an insurance before leaving, and I advise every one of you who play abroad. I did an insurance on my gear, and the insurance covered the damage on the suitcase of the guitar. We got to Stavanger. I went to the hotel, then had a really good meal, and Eric picked me up late afternoon to go to rehearsal, which was already on the venue. Super great place. Barbecue place with a fire truck, an American fire truck converted into a grill spot, taxis, super beautiful venue, and really pleasing staying, but really cold. It was super cold. They have this gas containers, the gas heaters that looked like a sci-fi movie for me. It's normal for a Norwegian guy or for someone who has cold weather, but for me it looked like a sci-fi movie. And they were putting gas on the tanks and blasting heat to the venue because it was really cold. For this gig, I brought my Futone guitar, my signature guitar, because it's the guitar that has it all. Like, it has the out of phase, it has the telly pickup on the bridge. I can do the in between neck and bridge pickup, out of phase, tone, treble bleed, no treble bleed option, tremolo, locking tuners. So it was a safe guitar to bring in, and thank God I did it because it was great. And I brought a super small pedal board. It's usually the pedal board I use for my jam sessions. So I have an overdrive, which is the ZVEX 59. It's basically the kind of like the Box of Rock, but it's the 59. It's based on a Tweed 59 Fender amp. Then I brought my M5 Line 6 because I needed the Leslie tones for 2 songs, one slow Leslie, one fast Leslie. The Echoplex emulation of Love Pedal, it's a delay that emulates the Echoplex tone. TC Electronics Mini Polytune, which is really handy, and the Pictronics Octava. It's a really tiny mini pedal that has the octave fuzz sound. So it's great because it's small, but it's really great sounding. I really like it. And that was it. Just those pedals, cables, a spare set of strings, and that's it. Sound check was done. I went up to the hotel at midnight, and we grabbed a beer and went to sleep to rest a little. On the following day, Eric was gracious enough, and as he is, to bring me to Stavanger to sightsee a little, to know a little of the city. And it's a beautiful city. It was super windy, so even colder than the previous day. But really beautiful town. I love to see it. I went to the pier where all the boats are. I've seen a frozen lake. We went to grab Norwegian, I think it's brown cheese they call it. Super good. It's a sweetie cheese with waffle, and I had a great Earl Grey tea. Super great in a little beautiful coffee shop or a little place that was super nice. And everything about Norway is that way to me. It's like super comfortable. People are really gentle, really polite, and really nice. So it was a super great trip for me to have. Then later that day, I went to the hotel. I went back to the hotel, changed my guitar strings because I need fresh strings. I only had one guitar, so I had to make sure I wouldn't break a string. We did the show, but it was a great show. People enjoyed it a lot. A lot of people dancing, very nice people. So I only have great stuff to say about it. And it was really cool to hear my songs being played by a different band and hearing Eric play again with his super band, with a super great horn section. Everyone in the band is super friendly and kind and welcoming. So what a great experience. Lisa sings incredibly. She's a Swedish singer. She's a friend of Ida Bang, who I also met in the European Blues Challenge in 2016. The show was great. We ended up the night back at the hotel, having drinks and enjoying the company of the people that went to see the show. Eric does an incredible job because he does this show every year, and a lot of people from all over Norway come in to celebrate the blues, celebrate the new coming year. It's a great feeling, and a lot of the people that went to the show were also staying in the same hotel as we did. So we all met at the lobby and had a quite luxurious amount of beers. Great talk, great inspiration. I have a million of ideas just from that trip. Great people. It's so great to have been playing there. And I wanted to share this with you. I usually do videos about gear or tips for better playing, but I also like to share these adventures with you because it might inspire you on doing it yourself, or at least working to get there. So it was really great. And that's it, my friends. I hope you have liked the show. If you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing. If you like what I'm doing here, leave the thumbs up. It's also a super easy way of helping the channel. And if you want to support in a more advanced way, you can go to the link and become a patron. You'll be getting early access to episodes, free lessons, and my huge thank you, of course. And with that said, I have to thank the people that have been my patrons for ages. You guys are incredible. This are their names. It's just unbelievable. Thank you so much for doing that, and I'm counting on having you guys to become the patrons and helping the channel also. I also opened up the new YouTube membership, which is similar to Patreon, but it's all in YouTube if you don't want to leave to another platform. Basically, you become a pro member or a special member, and you have access to early episodes, a free lesson every month, and some stickers, shout outs, etc. Some goodies. Just go to the YouTube membership and follow the steps. Super easy. I'm also opening some space for new students. I teach via Skype all over the world. So if you want to have lessons with me, you just hit me an email or a direct message via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. It's really easy. I'm on one side of the computer, you're on the other side, but it's really workable. I've been doing this for ages, and I love it, and I love to meet you guys. I don't have a lot of room for new students, but I have a few places in my class. Thank you so much. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye. Not Norwegian sheep in Norway, real Viking Norwegian and non-Viking houses.